Ezekiel Elliot was suspended 6 games, in large part due to violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. Now, if you're not familiar with that, we're not NFL experts on the rules and what have you, but the personal conduct policy covers a lot of areas. Basically, it says what it is in the title. Basically, the NFL expects a certain standard out of their players, and they're given a handbook on what these things are, and they ought to adhere by those things. And clearly, the NFL believes Ezekiel Elliott violated that pact in some kind of fashion or another. So, what do you think of it, man? 6 years. 6 years. Oh my goodness. 6 years. I'm sorry, America. I'm still kind of messed up from the Jay Cutler thing. But, so 6 games. Do you feel like that's too steep of a penalty? Or you feel like it's right where it should be? Or should he have been, I don't know, punished at all? What do you think, man? Tell me what you think.
Well, to me, my thing is they waited too long before they actually done something about it. Right before the season got started, they could have done this a couple weeks or a month after the Super Bowl or whatever. I just think that this is an opportunity to screw over Dallas because, like I said, he's one of their best players on the team. So, I don't know. My thing is they should have did it earlier. And 6 games is not bad. I think it addresses the problem, but like we going into Tom Brady and all of that, he got 4 games. He could have got 3-4 games as well.
For hitting his girlfriend, though, I mean that sounds pretty serious to me. Sometimes these things take a while to get evidence on, so I believe that's why it may have took a little while to do it. And obviously, with so many players, athletes today getting into trouble for domestic violence, which this is what this is all about. You had Greg Hardy, you had Ray Rice. The NFL not playing with that no more. So if you got any hint of any type of domestic violence or anything close to it, they're not gonna play with you. Now, was I there to see what happened? I don't know what all the evidence is, so I can't say exactly what happened. But I do believe he should have been punished, pretty stiffly. So I agree with the 6 games, I don't think the NFL's out to get Dallas or Ezekiel Elliott for that matter. I just think, with all the past happenings, that have been going on with players, and domestic violence, especially in the NFL. The NFL is trying to, keep his reputation clear or things like that. He shouldn't put himself in those positions. So to me, I just listed a few examples that he clearly could have followed, and learned from it and took warning to those situations and say, hey man, I'm gonna stay away from that kind of thing. And it's pretty obvious that he didn't do that, along with some other stuff that he probably done. I remember, I don't know if you remember seeing the bar fight incidents. I remember reading something about him, or not reading something about him, but seeing on TV, ESPN, Fox Sports, what have you, him snatching down a woman, bra on the float, so when you're doing stuff like that, you asking for trouble, my man. So how do you think it's gonna affect Dallas in the long run?
Well, it's gonna affect them big time. They're gonna have to rely on Darren McFadden, and I just don't know about that. He come from the Raiders. He is a pretty good,
yeah, especially since he come from the Raiders.
He's a pretty good running back from the Raiders. But like I said, yeah. He since you said all of that, that's true, and there's evidence of all of that. But my biggest thing is, why wait so long? I know it takes time to find evidence, but I don't think it takes 6 months, 6 months to find all of that evidence when it was all up in your face the whole time.
Well, I mean, I'm not a FBI detective, undercover spy, M16, or none of that other kind of stuff, man. CIA, whatever 3 letters you want to use. It take time though. From what I know, certain cases, if you gonna come down on somebody hard, you do need to take time to gather evidence. So I do think, I think they have enough evidence from what I've heard, and so I have no problem with the 6-game suspension. But I just hope this is not only a lesson for Zeke, but a lesson for all the other younger players. To, man, look, take your time, pay attention to what's going on around you. First of all, you ain't got no business putting your hands on nobody unless, you know, it really calls for. But I'm nobody daddy, so I'm not trying to act like that. But if you see them cracking down on something, you need to make sure you keep your nose clean and steer clear. That's as simple as that, because, you know, that just shows no wisdom. That shows a lack of maturity and wisdom on his part to even allow himself to get in that situation after he just watched, you know, so many other players get penalized for similar accusations. So, come on, man, let's brighten up. You got anything else you'd like to say on that, sir?
No, Dallas not gonna make the playoffs. That's all I gotta say on that.
Well, I do. Since you said that, I don't think this will affect Dallas in a big way. I could still see them winning half of the games without him, which would be a big plus because their offensive line is still good. But I do think there'll be a little lack of explosive plays because of Zeke's, you know, sheer physical talent, his speed, his breakaway speed, his ability to make people miss, his ability to break tackles, etc., etc. It's just certain stuff he does that you can't teach the other guys to do, and it's gonna kind of hurt him in those departments. But other than that, the offensive line is still fine. Dak Prescott, as long as he takes care of the ball, they can still win at least. I'm not saying they're gonna win half of their games. I'm saying that should be the minimum. You know, they should win at least 3 of the 6 games that he's gonna be missing.
They still got Darren McFadden, and he used to do some amazing stuff back in Arkansas, and he brought it to the Raiders, and, you know, kind of slowed down after he started getting hurt. But I think that he can bring half of what Zeke brought last year.